Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing on the hardcore anniversary realm named Soulseeker. Starting the episode just outside the Scarlet Monastery. 3 of our friends are already here, only 1 member is missing. They're almost here too, though. Some unlucky priest died, I think. Maybe they wandered too close to some of the elites here. Can happen if you're not very familiar with this area. I believe the other 3 are trying to find some Hearts of Zeal. We'll be getting enough, I believe. Doing 2 wings of the monastery, the graveyard and the library. A few of these elites are responding, so let's try to move together, make sure we don't have any unfortunate incidents outside here. Almost wish I was a shaman. With all the melee in the group, having a Wind Fury totem would just triple the damage overall. Maybe even more. Suppose we can stealth here. No need to fight anything. And the rogue can definitely enter stealth. Probably much better at it than us. They're not in graveyard? No, they are. Never mind. They have a more powerful spell? Sure.
Tell me everything.
Somebody pulled something here. And I think the hunter pulled another group. I don't like this.
Naughty secrets.
Yeah, it was our hunter
Secrets
friend.
from your flesh.
I'm not sure if they use multi-shot or just a normal range attack. The Conjurer's Shoes of the Eagle. I mean, they're better than what we have. It's a cloth piece, though. Not really sure. We gain, what, 4 points of stamina, we lose a bit of spirit. Intellect is exactly the same. No, I don't believe it's much of an upgrade. Have the leather belt of the monkey. Plenty of silk cloth too, even though silk cloth is abundant. Speaking of opening chests. can tell both of these are impatient. That's a funny pet. I wonder where they tame something like this. Should keep our eyes open for some of the rare spawns too. Nobody mentioned something so far. I'm pretty confident people have add-ons to automatically track these. Because the method I'm familiar with is having some targeting macros, which you might have for some endgame dungeons. Possible for some of these to spawn around the crypts, I believe. Or in the gardens all the way to the back. And yet another Viking sword. Did we win this one? We did. Cast thorns on the... actually on both warriors. Can take a moment to drink before we descend into the crypt, so it's somewhat straightforward from now on. Could also loot some of the grave moss. I have to remember to do that on the way out. We can now roll on the male combat gauntlets. Looks like a solid piece. No stamina though. Plenty of damage, if you can afford it. I wish this was a leather item. Would have made a difference. Even though we have some gloves from Black Fathom Deeps, they're not that useful. They will become though, after the Burning Crusade changes arrive. One more large bound chest. Maybe this is our opportunity to trade, or maybe not. And they open the bronze lockbox. Hunger for vengeance, and that is the Blood Mage. I wonder if we can loot some interesting items here. We do not have a single caster in the group. I mean, We pretend to be one, but
Rest for the angry dead.
all of our talents are feral. There is an offhand weapon. Increases damage and healing. That's good enough, I believe. Even though you can't exactly use it by itself. Now the important question, what is inside the lockbox? Some male leggings with stamina and spirit. Could be worse, I guess. Okay, let's try to do some inventory management. Can probably sell both of these swords. They look nice too. Oh, and we have Vorel's Revenge. What came to my mind is another quest in the Alterac Mountains from the Hunter in Thunderbluff, the Frostmaw quest. Since we are level 34, we need to train some abilities. Might as well pick that quest up, and we can do both when we are at Tauren Mill or maybe the area to the north. We also have the Crown of Will quest line. We pulled some already here. Need to be careful because we can't help our group in case things go wrong. And I believe they pulled way too many. I don't care if they smite us once or twice. Will we end up with 20 hearts? Suppose it depends on how many people will try to loot these. Even if we don't have enough. I plan on doing Scarlet Monastery tomorrow as well. Possibly even a third time. Do we need this one? We do not. Was lucky enough to find a leather piece with 9 points of intellect. Difficult to beat for healing. I think we have it under control. I'm somewhat worried though.
Release the hounds!
I believe they're all attacking the wrong warrior here. Got some gloves offering attack power when fighting beasts. Can we pick up the life root? I guess nobody cares about it. This is the perfect time to drink, I believe. They pulled more, but we do have 5 seconds or so. Okay, we have 4 so far. This is going to be interesting. I'm not really confident that we're going to survive this. The tank seems to just not be situationally aware. Might have to make a dash for the exit. Hopefully it's not going to come to that. I'm worried that without engineering, our options are somewhat limited here. We could use a war stomp and simply run away. We don't have any more beasts ahead, so... who is missing the buff? Oh, the warrior that had a more powerful one. One more large iron-bound chest. One of the warriors managed to roll a 1. I think the rogue is leading. Rolled 80. What do we have here? Chaplain. Was a nasty mana burn. Okay. Can also hang somewhat behind. I'm worried about the monks, even though they never got close to me. I believe they can use an interrupt skill. Something similar to a kick or a shield bash. Or hold on, is shield bash the silence or the shield slam? No, I'm pretty sure shield slam is a talent. Very close to level 60 on the warrior. Somewhat unrelated, of course, but something to remain positive about. I have to admit, after playing as a feral druid and being able to solo pretty much everything at the level it's supposed to be soloed, I guess, I'm not enjoying the warrior so much, especially after level 55. It's a very slow, painful grind. Difficult to get weapons too. It's this awkward point in time before you reach the end game. Was lucky enough to get almost all the equipment from Sunken Temple, barely made a difference. Okay, what do we have here? Of course they body pulled the monk. Looks like we have a room and then it's a final hallway, plus the boss. Well, the boss is not what worries me. But the sooner we get out of here, the better. Appeared as if we had pulled a lot more. Did they manage to burn our mana? Or maybe they were targeting the hunter? Was trying to be smart and stand behind a column to break line of sight, but I don't believe I was fast enough. Curious about this. I should check the video after I'm done with the recording. Only 2 casters. Must have interrupted that one. Do you have the pummel skill at level 34, 35? Maybe not. So many casts did they resist? Oh, it's a level 36 enemy. Someone's done with these hearts. Was curious where the pet was. Only a monk and a diviner. I bet this one is going to try and mana burn. Healing touch is about 340 mana. Looks efficient enough, but at the same time, the cast time is incredibly slow. If we have the talent, I think we can rely on it a bit more. Need to wait for level 40. This one did not have a heart. Maybe this one does? No. Oh, because we already have 20. So let's see, another lock chest. It's the warrior leading. Wait, somebody looted these.
You will not defile these mysteries.
The rogue wonders why it loots automatically.
Burn in righteous fire.
Come to think of it, I could use the steel bloom. Hey, we did level up. We could try the... No, it's spirit, not intellect. So we definitely don't need this one. The illusionary rod... That is a massive upgrade. Oh, and of course the Scarlet Key. We'll be able to... We're too low for armory. I have no idea why the warrior is going to need on this staff. I agree. This is hardcore after all. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part.